Best time to go for a kebab is when you're drunk and it's 2 a.m.
And the world's ending.
I will-
You know, it's...
The only
That's
way I'm
just the icing on the
rationalizing
cake,
this is
yes.
the fact that we are all slightly drunk.
Yes, you're not hammered though. So
And we are still in some kind of zombie cosplay. I will check some news.
This is interesting because once you've checked the news again, you hear that the sun has fallen out of the sky in those places where it was daytime.
There is
not
no
any-
day anymore anywhere.
This is not a normal scientific phenomenon. Then I'm thinking eldritch horrors.
Well, I was again thinking in terms of chemicals, because alcohol plus bleach equals chloroform. What are those? Are those stars?
I will open my camera app and zoom in on the thingies.
They look like balls of fire.
Shall we? Shall we get back indoors?
Should the asthmatic people be losing a dice?
Oh yes. Let's re-roll with all those rules. I like those rules. By the time the rain of fire streaks down to you, Rash, you're having an asthma attack because of course you are. Well, as you open the front door, a fireball hits right in front of you. You basically what happens? You open the door, fire lands, close the door again, and it's the only reason why you're all okay.
How do we get out of here?
All right. So with fire falling all around you, your house you're currently in on fire. What you gonna do?
Is there some immediate fire around us?
What I mean, aside from the one that's on the other side of the wooden door.
There's fire outside the front door, and there's fire upstairs, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I'm
the
going to
mattresses are burning at the back.
Backyard.
I'm going to take off the frock coat, which I'm probably still wearing because it was warm, and I'm going to stick it under the tap. Try and get it wet.
You totally get it wet.
Good.
Oh, I'm going to go to another sink, block the water, and get the water running.
Okay. So you've got the water running, right?
Flood the place. At least the ground won't be on fire.
I'm not sure that's going to help you. Those of you that have asthma, take a vitality check with a negative of your asthma.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
While they're doing that, I'm going to gingerly peek my head upstairs and see if I can see what's going on up there.
Let me just deal with this. Yes, the smoke is getting really thick and really bad. Push.
I will follow you with a pot of water.
Rash, you start having a full-blown asthma attack.
So another stress?
Not yet. But you are going to start taking negative dice because of your asthma attack if it's not dealt with and you don't get out of the smoke. Okay.
I'm going to take my handkerchief, run it under the water, and give it to him to breathe through.
Okay, that will be a positive dice. Okay, so you carry on, and Zero, you go up the stairs. You can't see any fire on the landing. All the doors are shut. You can't see any fire.
Right, well, in that case, I'm just going to leave that as it is, because I'm not about to open a door on a fire.
Smart.
Yeah.
I was hoping, but never mind.
Not today.
Not today, Satan. Okay.
So I'm going to raise the point that since there is now a blood moon in the sky, fire falling from the sky, it's obvious that things have gone beyond the pale. Does anyone know how to hotwire a vehicle?
No.
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 Okay.
Does anyone have a phone that they can check how to hotwire a car?
Yes, I will check on my phone, and on a second tab, I will download the Anarchy Cookbook.
Okay,
anyone
give me
grab
a
any-
roll for internet connection.
You shouldn't have said the second part.
Oh, I'm happy with you using explosives. It's fine. I have no problem with that.
There's not only explosives in there.
You have no internet connection.
Oh, damn it. Can someone else check how
I'll
to
check.
do it?
Oh, well, I'll check.
Oh, that applies
Turn
for
on.
everyone now. There is no internet
right.
connection in Coventry now.
Yeah.
Yay! You're completely cut off.
Huzzah.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay, did anyone grab any tools from the garage?
I have a small hand axe,
Have
And
my
some-
axe.
assorted camping equipment, including a gas stove, which we won't need to cook anything because the sky is doing it for us.
So no
And lots of
screwdriver
toilet paper.
or anything that might be useful for, you know.
Why has this guy so much toilet paper?
I don't know, but
It's a bowel condition, if you must know.
Also, he's renting the place out as an Airbnb.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, probably best to make sure everyone has all the toilet paper because
It's good
it's not fun to
kindling.
clean up. There's that as well.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And we
Time
don't
ticking
need that.
by. There is now fire licking underneath the front door. You're all standing by, more or less.
Okay, out the side door, perhaps.
Hang on, let me roll for this. Whoop. Oh, you make it out the side door. With no impediments.
Is there still fire falling from the sky?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to hold the frock coat over my head. Not that that's going to help if I get hit by a fireball, but at least
How big are these
When you're
fireballs?
falling
Can we
cinders.
tell at this point?
They're probably about half a meter in diameter.
Okay, so if you're hit directly, you're just immolated instantly.
Not immolated instantly, but you're going to get a frickin' wicked burn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will drop a pot of water over me so that I'm wet
Yep.
and go
Zero
out.
is now wet.
You baby, you baby.
And where are you going, Zero?
Yeah, we're going outside, right?
Mm-hmm. Where?
Down the
Are
side door.
there any cars parked still, or is
Yeah, there are
everyone-
plenty of cars. There are like loads of cars parked.
Okay.
Any-
I'm gonna smash a window of the car on the driver's side, see if I can hotwire it. What do I roll?
What, for the breaking and entering? Yeah, you can do that for free. You want to see if you can hotwire it? That is going to be mental and
Probably
right.
logic.
You can take your engineering degree as a positive, but you're going to have a negative of easily distracted because there is fire falling all around you. In fact, oh, there's one that hits right in front of the bonnet of the car.
Okay, I'm gonna smash another car's window.
Okay, right, give me a roll, see if you actually manage to get the car started.
Is that correct, the roll?
Yes. Okay, yeah, you actually managed to get the car started. You don't know how you know it, but it must be from all of the Fast and Furious movies that you've seen, I'm assuming.
Oh yes, the movies I've totally
Shotgun.
seen. Yes.
The shotgun.
Yep.
You mean axe gun, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, does anyone know how to drive in Britain?
I'm assuming the British people probably know how to
It's
drive in
it's
Britain.
it's like Canadian, but on the other side.
Yeah, well, that's
There
I
are
would
no
probably
other
default
cars
to
on
the
the
wrong
streets
side.
that are driving normal. So just
but
go.
the
It
stick
is
shift's on the other side.
it is.
I can drive if Bucharian doesn't want to. I don't have a license, but I can drive.
It is far better that you do it than I do it.
Oh God, are we actually a team of non-drivers?
Okay, I will drive. I can drive.
Drive on the wrong side. That's my only problem.
Oh, I'm glad of this. This is great. Okay, you're going to get negatives to if a British person does it, they're going to get negatives because they don't know really how to legally drive. If a non-British person does it, you get negatives because you're driving on the wrong side. This is perfect.
This is a flawless plan. Let's go back to the kebab shop.
No, we want to go to your wife, right?
Oh, yeah, better plan. Let's do that.
Yes, because Crystalite fixes everything, apparently.
If we see any sports shops on the way that aren't on fire,
Or home depots.
that sort of thing as well, yeah. Can we go on a looting spree, do you think, folks?
Yep.
Are you asking permission to go on a looting spree?
Well, yes.
We are
It was only
well
polite.
past the time for it to be acceptable.
Given the point that we've just stolen a car, I think it's okay.
Okay, who's driving? I'm assuming you're not having this discussion while no one is driving.
I've already called shotgun, so that's where I'm sat.
Who's driving?
I'll drive,
I'll
I guess.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay, Rash, you're driving because you said it first. Okay, you need to give me... what is it? It's physical and mental. No, I'm going to go for dexterity, so you should probably have had push drive. You get... let me think. You're not going to get anything for your engineering degree. Okay. You get your 1d6 plus 4 for your... No, hang on. Oh, 1d6 plus 1
for mental,
plus
for
negative
dexterity.
of the fact that you are in...
Wait, do we let the guy with the least dexterity drive?
Yeah, you're not metagaming here. Shush.
Yep.
But yes, you did. And then you get a negative because you're driving on the wrong side of the road, and you get a negative dice. So that's 2 negative dice because there's a rain of fire, and you've got to dodge the fire.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Yay.
you take
I've
5
crashed,
points
apparently.
of stress.
Oh boy.
Of mental
Physical?
stress. Of
Mental.
physical stress. What you've actually managed to do is you've actually managed to strain your... You've taken stress there already, so you're now at 6 points of stress, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ah.
But I now have 2 points of resistance, correct?
Yes, you
Until I
do.
deal
So
with
you take 3 points of stress. Oh no, you don't. You take 4 points of stress because you'll have filled up 1 bar.
Right.
That's the way I'm doing it. It's probably not right, but screw it. We'll do it that way. As soon as you fill up another bar, you take a point off. Fine. So you're not at full bar. You're at 1 below full. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you're at 5 points of stress.
So what have I done to the vehicle?
The car's fine. You're not. What you've managed to do is you've managed to oversteer. You've actually pulled your wrist as you're trying to steer around a ball of fire. And it hurts like buggery. It's really seriously damaged, you think. And your asthma's not doing too well either.
Good.
So...
While we are driving, I will complain about my back pain and ask if anybody has something against pain.
I've got a pack of paracetamol. You can swallow a couple of them dry.
Oh,
Or
that would be
with
nice.
water. Yep. Give him a
Okay.
couple of the paracetamol.
I like the fact that you're using the massive car running away from fireballs. Karen, you mentioned the kebab shop.
Yeah.
Kebab shop's on fire.
Yep.
Oh my, that's quite a fire.
Yes.
Might be a bit overdone, guys.
Hope everyone got out.
Yeah. No one really wants to come out twice in one day, so.
Okay, so you managed to get on the ring road. Unfortunately, everybody else has had the same thought. There are a lot of people on this ring road around Coventry. Your car gets parked behind another car.
Okay, is the ring road is right around the outside of the city, correct?
Yes.
So is the wilderness on fire? Or is the wilderness kind of wet enough that it's putting things out?
There are fires that you can see dotted around the wilderness, particularly as the fire is still going.
Yeah.
Actually, in fact, everyone give me a logic check just to see if you actually notice what's going on with the fire.
Nope.
You carry on and push. You actually seem to you seem to realise that the fireballs sort of are starting to calm down. They're still going, but they're starting to calm down. The wilderness itself doesn't appear to be as on fire as maybe the this picture down here would have had you believe.
Right. Do we see any concrete buildings in Coventry that look like they are reasonably fireproof?
Not
or fire resistant?
Not really.
Okay.
Does anybody have some map or something like that that shows the back passages,
him
so
my map
not the
book.
ring road, so the roads through the wilderness?
Check the glove compartment of the car, see if there's a map of Coventry
I already have a
area
map
in there.
book. I'm a tourist, remember?
Yeah. You've got a map. You find your way around. It only takes the car in front of you exploding twice for you to get off get an off ramp onto the country roads. It's some deft driving, but if we can get I was going to say another driving check, but I'm terrified that I'm going to kill you from driving. Let's ease off the driving checks for now. The roads calm down, and you sense that the back ways are probably safer than the other ways. The fire has stopped falling from the sky, though.
Look back at the town. Is the fire still falling on the town?
No, the town is very on fire, though. You're talking like firebombing levels of fire.
Okay. And was it only the town and the surroundings, or was it everywhere?
Oh, it was everywhere.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull over at
Is
this
it
point.
is it the current time of year?
Yeah, sure, why not?
When we're playing it, okay. So the ground out in the countryside is very wet at the moment.
Yes.
So we've had
I'm going
war.
to pull over and ask
So-
Push to start driving and ask for some paracetamol and take my asthma medication.
Okay, so you're going to take 5 minutes and take your stress and convert your stress. Okay, you can take your stress and convert it into a moderate trauma, which is going to take a week to calm down.
Okay.
Okay. No. Hang on. Let me just change that on my page of many things. No, I want to copy that. Stop it. Stop it, game. There you go. Okay, so you now have a moderate trauma. The next time you've got a breather, you can...
I will. So should I drive?
I'll drive for the moment.
Okay.
I have had driving lessons. I've just never managed to pass the test. And I am a current road user as well, so I know the rules of the road.
So we are driving country roads anyway. So
Okay.
That's not necessarily a good.
Are the country roads reasonably unbusy?
There
And yes, I just used
occasionally
that word.
you'll see a car whiz past you in another direction, and sometimes you'll get a really mad bastard overtaking you. but in general, they're quieter than the city roads.
Can you look on the map and see if there's any industrial estate out in the suburbs here? They tend to be sort of concrete and steel buildings and might have useful things in.
Sounds good.
I will look at the map.
Give me a check then. Give me that's a mental check. That'll be logic. Yeah, you find an industrial estate. It's about 5 or 10 miles away, but you can get there. It's probably not going to be.
Head in that direction.
Yeah, you make it to an industrial estate. There are some big buildings. They seem to be locked up pretty tight. The fire doesn't seem to. There's a couple of fires on like wooden pallets and stuff, but nothing desperate.
Okay, I will check my phone if here's internet again, maybe?
No.
Okay. Then I will turn it off because it's very low on battery.
Okay. All right. What you doing? You're now in an industrial estate with a car that's running.
Okay. Check the petrol level on the car just to.
It's about a quarter full.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Pull into one of the lots at random.
Mm-hmm.
Find one, hopefully with a gate that's open.
So you managed to find a place where the building, where the gate is unlocked, but the building is not.
Okay. Pull in there. Save the petrol until we decide.
How do you
what
stop
we're going
a car
to do,
that's been hot-wired?
I'm not the engineer.
Disconnect the wires that you've connected, I think.
Really? Okay.
I actually don't know. That's a good point.
See, we're all hardcore people here. How'd you hot-wire car? Don't know. How'd you stop a hot-wire car?
Don't know that either. Wasn't me that hot-wired it.
What you actually end up doing is you cause it to stall, basically.
Okay, fair enough. I can do that.
Me too. Strangely enough.
Oh, I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Driving the car probably should have killed me because it's probably a manual. So I probably should have gotten another negative dice.
Probably, but that didn't happen. It's fine.
Yeah.
But now that I know that, any future driving techs will have that as well.
So to recap,
I can drive
we have
shift stick.
So to recap, we have no sun in the sky, a blood red moon, nuclear war in the Far East, war in the Middle East, plague down south, plague to the north. We're nearly out of Coventry, so things are looking up. Fire raining from...
so things are really looking up.
Fire raining from the sky.
Again, sorry, Coventry.
Should we start looking for a boat? I'm just thinking, should we start looking for a boat? Because at this point, I'm considering there's a flood coming.
You said that we should go north.
Where do you find a boat in the exact middle of the island?
These are the challenges we have to come up with.
So, local folk, where do we find a boat?
I don't think we really need a boat. We just need to continue going north. But...
Have a look round, see if there's any way we can break into this this building.
Yeah, I will also take a look around.
Okay, everybody give me a willpower check. Okay, Push and you carry on. You have this creeping sense of dread that sort of shivers down the back of your spine and sort of makes an anxious pit in the bottom of your stomach.
I'm looking up at the sky again.
There's nothing in the sky.
I'm
The
gonna
other
look
two
around.
of you, I'm assuming you're just trying to break in. You find a pair of bolt cutters and you can break in. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Keep the bolt cutters.
Yep.
You're gonna need them.
Dang it! Okay, Eukaryon, how are you dealing with the creeping sense of dread?
I mean, like that's just a day ending in Y. So I'm just gonna take a breath,
Okay.
and just see if I can just look around and see if I can work out what's causing it. Whether it's just traveling with a bunch of people who I only know from the internet, whether it's the fact I'm in the Midlands.
You see a horse.
Just try and work it out. A horse.
A horse. Specifically,
I am
this horse.
okay. At this point, I turn to Push and say, "That's your problem."
Is it attacking us?
No, it isn't even looking at you, but as you can see from the picture,
It seems disturbed.
it's emaciated.
Oh, there's that too.
And
That does not look like a natural horse.
it's quite far in the distance at the moment. It doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Good.
What do you mean not quite a natural horse?
It doesn't look natural to me. I can't.
Is that a comment on the picture or is that a comment in game?
Both. If that's what I'm looking at in game.
So
The great thing is, the people that are watching my stream can see what it's a picture of.
Okay.
yeah. So what should we do?
Get inside, I think.
Okay. I already bolt cutted the thingy open with the thingy here.
Are you
Okay.
holding the bolt cutters?
Yeah.
Can everyone give
Okay.
me a vitality check?
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Is that everyone?
Yep.
0 and you carry on. You are suddenly starving. This is the hungriest you think you've ever been in your life. You could probably blame it on the kebab, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't have kebab. I had just some fries because vegetarian.
You should have had the.
So I should have eaten more.
There's no
yeah.
meat in that.
Yeah, I mean, this is like proper hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Didn't we have some crackers
Crisps.
or
I've
crisps?
got 20 packs of crisps.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you don't get very much. You don't get very much from one packet of crisps here, so I'll chuck him a couple.
Started with some snack food, right?
Sorry, say that again?
You said we all started with some snack food?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I will eat my
Does
snack
one
food.
of us have a chocolate
Okay.
bar or something?
When you open it, when you open the chocolate bar, you notice that the chocolate has not only bloomed, but it's actually expanded and gone crumbly white.
Huh.
Okay, I will open some peanuts from the flight or something like that.
When you open up the peanuts from the flight, the smell gets you, and the peanuts are black.
Ugh. I
The
will.
crisps.
Crisps are soggy.
I don't really want to open the
Still edible?
MREs because
Give me a sniff check. Physical.
What is that?
Physical.
Probably vitality.
Which one?
Go for vitality. It's defense.
I'm not eating any of them, by the
You
way.
usually smell things or con saves in
Yeah, you
in D&D, so
Yeah, you can. It's not right.
Uh,
No. And as you go through your food, it's either turned, it's gone off. Some of it has maggots in it.
How the hell? Let's go inside. Maybe
I
there's
have a-
something to
Oh,
eat
you're
there.
inside already. You wouldn't be eating outside.
Okay.
I have a crazy thought, guys. Since we're throwing science and reason to the wind, was that horse Famine?
Oh shit. That
Damn
sounds like a very good point.
Pestilence or whatever?
Right.
Huh.
Pestilence retired. It's replaced with
Can
pollution.
I do a look around to see if there is a small rat-like figure in a robe with a scythe?
A what?
There is not the death of rats in the building. No.
Then
But
I'm
the
even
horse
more
is still
worried than I was to
outside.
start with.
It's waiting for something. That's the sense you get. The horse is waiting.
Okay. Is it? Did it
Sorry,
come
what was
nearer
that
or?
outside?
The horse outside is still outside and it's waiting.
Okay, I'm going to take a packet of the crisps that are rotten, and I'm going to attempt to throw it at the horse.
Okay, you're okay. You get a
Is
plus
this
for your throwing, but you get a negative for the distance.
Okay.
Is this throwing at the horse or to the horse?
To the horse. Like it's not an attack. It's a.
Like
I'm trying to give.
Is it an attack or as in here's some food?
This as in. Here is an offering to the horse of famine. Here's some prawn cocktail crisps because like, I don't. Want them.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. You not only don't get them anywhere near the horse notices. The horse turns at you. It's got drool dripping from its face and it starts. If you knew horses, you would.
I don't.
Yeah, none of us do, except for Push. He's going to argue with me whatever I say, but it's an unnatural horse. Screw you. The horse starts screaming
Oh yes.
and walking
just
towards
rude.
you.
I'm
Is
looking for a back exit from this building.
Give me a logic check.
Yeah, I will do as well.
Okay, is anyone still looking at the horse?
I'm fascinated and terrified and down the rabbit hole on this one.
Okay, there is give me no, actually you see this because out from the corner of your vision, walking between one of the buildings, comes the following figure. Let me just get this figure.
Oh.
Yes, I will say, before you go any further, talking about the horse screaming, that is described as the scariest thing you can ever hear is when a horse has decided that you need to die. Because they do scream.
Well, thank you. My
I have
nightmares
heard
are
of
full.
horse, yes. I agree. It's alarming.
The little fig. Actually, I need to hang on. I need to look this up. Give me the book. I just need to see what his logic is. Da, da, da. Oh, you're screwed. Oh, you're so screwed. The figure mounts the horse and points at you. Everyone, give me a willpower check.
Did quite well on the logic check.
Do I get a bonus for calm?
No, not this time.
Fair enough.
Okay. You're all...
Did Pushed or I find a door, by the way?
Yeah, there's
Or-
definitely a
or
back
me?
exit. You carry on. You were hungry. You thought you were hungry before. Now your friends are starting to look like food.
Okay.
Right. You find a back door. There is a back door. I'm assuming you go through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
calling to the others. Come on out this way, quick.
Yeah, the horse is still screaming, and it's actually heading for the door with the little
Okay,
figure riding it.
I'm gonna follow the food.
You're gonna follow the food. Okay.
I'm going to pour some bleach and some of the vodka onto the floor before, as I'm going out the door. Just as a hope.
Okay.
It's probably not going to work, but you know.
You actually hear metal grinding as they go through the other door because the horses are big, and
Yeah.
the door isn't made for horses, but it now is. It's coming right for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everyone give me-
I would suggest
Give me-
run like hell.
Give me dex checks for run like hell. Asthmatics, you're at a negative. Threw a packet of crisps at the unnatural horse. Well done.